Hey, I wanted to make this video. It's not really going to be a progress video, although you will see some of my progress. I wanted to make this for any newcomers to the space, like you've, you've been thinking about doing dreads, you want to go the natural way. Um, you already have long hair. To me, it makes sense to start with really long hair already. It would probably make things easier and faster. From what I've read, it does make things easier and faster. Anyway, uh, I want to show you what you're looking for, what not to do while these things are just starting, and yeah, just show you what it starts to look like. Now, of course, you might look at my hair and say you have no dreads. I'm kind of in the in-between stage where they are still coming through. This is a long process you can expect from my research. Okay, I recommend dreadlocksite.com. It was created by Soaring Eagle. I also recommend going to his channel and looking at his old videos. The guy's a legend, and I took a lot of inspiration from him. I was kind of, what should I do? Should I go to salon, natural, da, da, da. So I recommend going natural. It's better for the long-term health. Anyway, that's neither here or there. I want to show you what it looks like. So it's gonna start. You see my hair is like squiggly, and there's some like a knot forming here. This one just started to form up. And if you look at my video from a couple videos ago, you'll see this was just like long, loose hair, kind of like this. Like this side, it's not getting any knot or anything. Not really sure why, but the hair knows what it's doing. Keep that in mind. Your hair knows what it's doing. Like this is a natural thing. Your hair naturally does this. I just haven't combed my hair in 12, 13 weeks, however long it's been. I believe I'm on week 13. So your hair will just start to do this. You're gonna see these squigglies. If you really you gotta be disciplined. You cannot comb at all. Throw that comb away. I would recommend still washing, and that's a different video. When you wash, I recommend finding Trader Joe's, buying this. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, order this. I did, and look, I'll keep it on the screen while I talk about it. So I did use a quote-unquote dreadlock shampoo. I ordered it offline, but it was making my hair feel like really sticky. I think it was leaving behind some residue or something. I don't know why, but I stopped using that and I started using this, and all that sticky feeling went away. Anyways, there's another option you can do, but I won't get into that in this video. That'll be for another video. So wash your hair at least once a week. When you're first starting, maybe every 3 days, 4 days, and that's plenty. But you'll notice as these start to form up, you'll go a week. Like I'm on, I think 9 days since my last wash, and it's like, it feels fine, feels totally fine. It's not, my hair doesn't stink or anything. It's totally fine. Okay, but you will figure that out. A lot of this is, listen to what your hair is telling you. Like if it starts to stink after 4 days, wash it. But for me, it just smells like hair. Anyway, another thing I want to show you is, because when mine were first starting to form, I kept hearing like you have to separate up because you don't want like a big Congo to form, right? So yeah, you do want to separate. So yeah, I'll show you the back in a bit, but you do want to separate. But I was going through this issue where I kept separating like a dread that wanted to come together because that's just how it naturally wanted to be. And I wouldn't call it a dread, I would say. So I kept separating these hairs that were going to form together to start to make the dread, which is, I do believe it's this one in particular. I kept separating it in the very early stage, but every couple of days later, it would kind of come back together. And you'll know what I mean. If you're just starting, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, it just keeps coming together. So look, let it come together, okay? We don't know what it's doing, why. The hair knows what it's doing, but we can't keep intervening and messing up the progress. Okay, so yes, you need to separate, but you'll realize if you go long enough, when you're very first starting, your first few weeks, your first 6-7 weeks, do a little separating, but if they keep coming together, let them come together. Stop separating those. But you'll see, like me, I have to separate because I have like these two. Like, these are two very distinct, you know, things. And if these come together and start, you know, if these come together at this point, that's not good. Okay. So yeah, I do separate, and there's quite a few more back here that I keep separating pretty much every day, just so they don't get stuck together and then form a Congo. Now these things take time. It's not just gonna, like, you're gonna wake up and you have Congo. These things take a long freaking time. Okay, like anything with the human body, natural, like I used to be really big into bodybuilding and everything, like natural bodybuilding, like a transformation takes 6 months. You know, I'm probably gonna be at 6 months and the hair is like just starting to look like dreads. Like right now, like who knows what my hair looks like. Maybe some people can tell, like, it's starting to look like dreads, but it just looks like kind of weird too. But nah, I love my hair. That's another thing you'll learn. Like, you'll just learn to love it. And if you can't, like, that's when a lot of people give up. They're like, I can't handle my hair looking so crazy and whatnot. Like, you'll see, like, from the back here, like, a lot of people can't handle their hair kind of looking like this. And you know, for me, I don't care, because, you know, through whatever, I don't really care what people think about me or anything. Maybe it's because of my adversities in life and, you know, where my life has brought me and taken me. I really don't care what people think about me. So they can keep thinking what they want. I know my hair is well on its way to dreading. I mean, like, you touch these hairs, like, it feels like a dread. It's just like a dread. It's just the very beginning stages. Now, we don't know what beginning dreads look like because everyone just goes to the salon, right? It's not every day you see people just naturally forming dreads because their hair looks crazy for quite a while. But I like it. I really do. So yeah, it's kind of a progress video, kind of a tips advice video. I don't know what else to say, but I wanted to show, like, after your hair knots, it's gonna start to form these really strong, thick kind of shafts. Like, when you look at a person with dreadlocks, this is what's forming right now. So that's the stage that I'm on. So I think it's freaking incredible. And I don't do any palm rolling. I do nothing but just let this happen. So, you know, I'll show you another, like, it all just feels like a solid dread. So, and then you got your roots. This is very important because you always have, I'll show this, like this part. You always have your loose roots. And that's very important. That's something, when you go to a salon, they will like crochet or whatever all the way up. Like, you need this long root. It gives so much strength. It gives so much strength to the hair, like, and it lets you get in here to wash your scalp. So when you wash, and that's another kind of, I guess, advice. When you do wash, you want to start to get used to like actually putting your fingers here on your scalp and like scrubbing. Same with the back of your head. Now, when I was like, you know, the normal way of washing is you'll just like rub it all through your hair and everything. You don't really want to do that. All you want to do when you're dreading is literally just wash the scalp like this. Just, you know, do your shampoo, whatever, rinse it out. Rinse it out really good. Just like stand there like this with your in the shower and just let the water run down for a couple of minutes and meditate or something. I don't know, chill, like just let it happen. So but that's the main, like the important thing of this video is I just wanted to show, well, after you get this knot, then what? Like, a lot of people might be wondering, okay, then what? Well, then it starts to actually form what you would call dreads. So it's crazy to see. I'm gonna do another look from the back. So yeah, dude. And I don't know, I'll make another video about something when I think it's important. Obviously, I'll keep up with the update videos, but this is kind of like an advice video, and I feel like I'm in the prime spot to give advice. Maybe some people would say you don't even have dreads yet, but I basically do. Now it's just a matter of letting them mature and come to the full fruition. But I love it. I'm loving the whole journey. It's really cool. So hope you all have a good day. Peace.